Breaking news coming in. Latest in the Sukesh cheating scandal. Actor Jacqueline Fernandez will appear in court tomorrow for arguments over charges of money laundering. Remember, it's a cheating scandal to the tune of 200 crore. That's the piece of breaking news that's coming in. When it comes to the entire 200 crore cheating scandal involving Sukesh Chandrasekhar, also actor Jacqueline Fernandez, who is an accused in this entire case. Now, what we are learning is that actor Jacqueline Fernandez will appear in court tomorrow for arguments over charges of money laundering. I'm joined by my colleague Ananya, who's getting us this piece of breaking news. Ananya, what is the case that the agencies are making against Jacqueline Fernandez?
Well, remember, Ayushman, that it is Section 3 and 4 of the PMLA that is being invoked against Jacqueline Fernandez. But we have to remember that arguments and charge are beginning tomorrow. And this is not only Jacqueline, but also Sukesh Chandrasekhar and other accused. Remember that there are almost more than 10 accused into this particular case. Remember, Jacqueline is the 10th accused into this particular case, A10. She's named in the charge sheet. And fourth supplementary charge sheet it was in which Jacqueline was named as an accused only on the ground that she knew the criminal antecedents of Sukesh Chandrasekhar, and then also she engaged with Sukesh, following which in fact the enforcement agencies are making out a case against Jacqueline Fernandez. Now, what is very, very clear at this point of time is that we'll see that the enforcement directorate would be arguing and would be presenting a watertight case against Jacqueline Fernandez and others, because remember that ED is having a strong case. They say that Sukesh Chandrasekhar is siphoned off over 200 crore rupees after duping off, in fact, former Fortis promoter Mr. Shivinder Singh's wife, Japnam Singh. And what is also at this point of time clear is that the money trail has been tracked down by the enforcement directorate, and we'll have to see as to what would be the corroborative evidence that would be given out by the enforcement directorate when the arguments and charge begin, because a lot of relied upon documents are there by the enforcement directorate, and it took almost 2 months to complete the charge sheet and in fact the whole compliance of the 207, which is regarding supplying of documents to all the accused into this particular case. And now, since the arguments of charge are beginning, the case is reaching a very, very crucial stage, because remember that at the end of this there would be charges to be framed or a discharge happening against all of these accused persons, and we'll have to see as to whether Jacqueline would in fact be made an accused and would actually be convicted and charges would be framed against her or not. But also Sukesh Chandrasekhar remains the key focus here, and what kind of a case is presented against him, we'll have to wait and watch for that when the ED begins to argue. Remember that a big battery of lawyers are representing the accused into this particular case, whether we talk of Mr. Prashant Patil, who's a very, very renowned name when it comes to the Bombay legal circle. If we talk of other accused into this case, Pinky Irani is being represented by Mr. R.K. Handu, who is also a very big name when we talk of criminal lawyers in the national capital. So we'll have to wait and watch as to how arguments actually process into this particular case, and what is the actual conclusion that would be reached at the end of it, and whether charges would be framed against Jacqueline Fernandez and others into this particular case. It's a matter of time, and we'll get to know when the arguments of charge would conclude into this particular case. Ayushman.